What's up, everybody? Tendo here, and with me I've got Princess Baby Hands Hannah. And today, we've got a wild day. Some of you might notice something's a little different behind us here in the game room, and that's what most of today's video is about. We've made some big changes, and I've had a lot of good feedback in the past whenever we've made videos regarding the game room. So we're going to show off some stuff in here. We're going to show off some changes that we made. Also, we're kind of starting a new journey today. A very specific new journey. And so that's what today's video is about. Some changes to the game room and some new stuff. And today was wild.
Today was insane.
So check this out. We've got a lot of work to do today. We're going to make these shelves yellow, and then we're going to get them in the game room, and we're going to reorganize it a bit and see if we can't find a way to comfortably fit all these video games I've been buying in the game room, because I've been buying a lot. But check this out. So here's the thing. Last time we did this, it was a bit of a nightmare because we just threw some yellow paint on the shelves and it didn't stick very well because the surface of these are not very absorbent. So I'm gonna hit the shelves with a little bit of sandpaper, rough it up a bit, and then Hannah's gonna get to painting. Wish us luck. That got way too serious, way too quick, so I went and got a headband. But now that I got a headband, that means I can do real work, which means power tools. I'll give you one guess as to where I got all these power tools. Go ahead, guess. That's right, the thrift shop. What do you think?
It's going on pretty quickly.
They are awfully yellow.
That was the plan.
Oh, hey, look. Yellow bookcases. So we've got them painted. I'm very happy with the way that they came out. We painted these last time, and you can almost just take your fingernail and scratch the paint off because the surface of it was so smooth. But since we sanded these, it's pretty good. I'm quite happy with them. But what I've got to do now that's probably going to be a little difficult. Got to move those shelves out of the way. I've got to make the two big bookcases fit over here beside these other big bookcases, and then figure out what to do with these. I'll probably just move these further that way, but then my controller collection, my beautiful, beautiful controller collection, won't be on camera anymore when I shoot the main parts of my videos, so I don't know. I do kind of still want those to be on camera. But I don't know, I'm probably going to change this 1,000 times over the next couple months. I thought about maybe even moving this big bookshelf over there, so the big bookshelves start this way and go around, and then these little ones with my controller collection are here, because I have 4 of them here, but I've got 2 more of these that I need to paint, and I think I could just squeeze all 6 of them in here if I move it all around the right way, but I don't know. So let's get these out of the way. First, we've got to move Shark Trooper. Easy does it, buddy. His name is Jake. I'm pretty sure this is a hairdresser mannequin head, and then someone took that and screwed it onto this rather interesting mannequin and then painted on it. I don't know. This is what my brother used for the longest time to display his Batman costume, but it was donated to me when he was moving. I say donated to me. I bought it at the thrift store myself and gave it to him for that. But when he moved, he gave it back. Okay. Guess let's move this stuff. Behold, my dice collection. My collection of die. Would that be the grammatically correct way to say that? Who cares? I stopped buying them because I have so many here, but I need to get a bigger jug. I really want a big yellow gumball machine right here. And then I want to fill the gumball machine with dice. But that's for later. My only in-box Wii controller. I've got more controllers than I know what to do with. Alright, Spyro. Now, should I be responsible and take everything off these shelves before I move them? Yes, I should. And so should you if you're going to do this. But am I going to do that? He's mad. Die mad, cat. And I also, look at this. You see this jacket this cat has chosen to lay on? Okay, that's good. This is not the jacket I thought it was. We have a jean jacket we recently thrifted that I thought that is worth like 1,500 bucks. And the cat has fine taste, so he only likes to lay on expensive things. Still kind of an expensive jacket. Here, lay on it. Go ahead. Get comfortable. This is not going to go well. Last time I did this, I broke a wave bird. It's going well so far. Hey, nothing fell off. That's because all of those are on stands. These are not. Ooh, if I just walk steady. I'm thinking about taking the sander to these guys, like I did those, and giving them another coat. Because I plan on keeping these shelves forever. Wherever I move, whatever studio we move into next to be our YouTube headquarters, I am keeping these shelves. So I might as well work hard and get them right now. All right, deep breath. Oh, this one's so heavy. Why is this one so much more heavy? It's all those PlayStation 1 games, I guess. All right, one more. That's got a lot of games on it. And the power glove. Let's move the power glove. We don't want to break this. Switch box. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, the pegs are gonna fall over. The pegs fell over. All right. Hey, I didn't drop anything. Now, look behind you. We gotta get this over there. This one's rickety and needs more nails. So let's put this one over there first. Does anybody else have this problem? There's just Wii games laying everywhere, and everywhere you go there's more Wii games. That's a real problem I have. Also clothes. Clothes and Wii games. Look. More pants that are going beside pants. Yes, the cat's name is Pants. If you haven't figured that out already. Alright, we've got two problems here. The first one, if you look right here, the floor is torn up a bit. Torn. That's a problem. It makes these set uneven. But also, I think we're going to have to swing this bad boy out just a little bit to set flush with this. And it's got about 200 pounds worth of consoles on it. So what do we do? Well, first of all, I didn't realize this was going to be a problem. This can't sit all the way against the wall because of these blinds. And also, does anybody else have these blinds in their home? These things are the bane of my existence. They frustrate me to no end. They break all the time, fall off, and I have to put tape on them to put them back up. And then every time I'm shooting a video, I look up in my back-facing camera screen and notice that they're like this. They never stay straight. Not a fan. All right. Could we do this without dropping every console I own on the ground? That's not so bad. Is that enough? How do we feel about that? It doesn't look straight, does it? It's that dang rail that's causing the problems. Dang old dang. All right, let's swing it back out just a little bit more. Now this is no longer really flush. All right. See, that looks good right here, but I've got this at a weird angle, and when I put the next shelf over here, that's not gonna look good. How's that look? Game roomy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. Move, cat. Oh, you gonna hang out there? Now, if you haven't noticed, the way that I'm going to solve this blind problem is I'm going to cover it with shelves. The next problem that I have to solve is that I only have like 4 total shelves to put inside of these bookcases. So the obvious choice to make is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. But my goal is to move my consoles over here and then have these 3 shelves for now as my game shelves, right? So like all my Wii and other Nintendo stuff here, like all of my PlayStation 2 stuff here, and then all of my Xbox stuff here, something like that. But I don't have enough shelves because I need each one of these shelves to have this many. This is the max number of games you can fit on these shelves. This is the proper configuration for that. But here's the biggest problem with all that. Additional shelves are $15 a piece at IKEA. It'd be way cheaper for me to buy a big old piece of plywood and cut it up and make my own shelves. I'm probably gonna have to do that eventually. That's not happening on today's vlog. But I think let's go ahead and just put the shelves on for what I have, and I'll put what games I have to go on the shelves. You see these? All these games here need to go on the shelf, and then if you haven't noticed by now, these games are doubled up. So I have rows and rows and rows of games that need to go on their own shelves. So for now, I'm just gonna have very uneven shelves with games on them. But that's the way it's gonna have to be. But I'm not that mad about it because finally, when you watch my regular videos, when you watch my thrifting videos, and you see me sit in the game room going, hey, here's what I got, look at this video game, look at this one, it will finally be completely yellow behind me. Whereas for a long time now, it's been like yellow over here and then these ugly white blinds that I was complaining about. So fingers crossed when I get this done, in the background of all my videos, there will be nothing but yellow. I'll be right back. Oh hey, the shelves are in. And I'm happy with this. I'm happy with all this yellow that you see over here, but I still have the hardest decision to make. What's going to be on camera and what's not. And why is that the hardest decision? I don't know. Probably because I obsess over all the wrong things. And I really like having my consoles on camera. But I think they're going to move over here. This on camera is going to be about here over. So you'll still see some of the consoles here, but for most of my main shots and the intros and outros of all my videos, you won't see past here. But let's go ahead and move these consoles over. If I don't like it, well, guess what? I've got all day. I'll just move them back. But start with Minecraft chest, one of my most prized possessions. And then come here, Mr. NES. Let's do NES, Super Nintendo there. And then we can do my GameCubes in here. This is 2 of the 3 American release GameCubes. I keep the other one plugged in over underneath the CRT. See it right there, the gray boy. I keep my lucky rubber chicken there. And then I was kind of thinking that we could just go ahead and put the N64 up there. But the problem with that is that I have this N64 storage box that I like to put the N64 on. Let's maybe just store it up there for now. And then three of the 4 original Wii releases. I'm missing the blue one, and I still don't have the miniature one, but that one has been proving harder to find. Where should I put these? You think I should put them under the GameCubes? Or should, because it's all Nintendo stuff, and it would kind of be cool to leave it together, wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, this shelf is big enough, why not go ahead and use the space? These are, it's kind of bad, these are all pretty much displays. I have seconds of almost all of these that I keep plugged up to the CRT and or in my bedroom. Whew! You know what's kind of funny to think about? Each one of these Wii's has 4 GameCube ports over here. And that means that altogether we got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 GameCube ports right there. That's wild. Alright. You chill there, rubber chicken. I keep wanting to call it a rubber goose, because that sounds way more fun to say. But that is in fact not a goose. It is a chicken. Alright, what next? What do you think?
You forgot the Pokeball.
Oh shoot. I guess that does need to go with the Nintendo stuff. Yeah? And then, Howard. A lot of people have pointed out in the videos in the past the rubber ducks on my yellow shelves. And these rubber ducks are in fact why I chose the rubber duck yellow shelves. And so what's the story behind that? Well, it's a long story, but I'll give you the short version. I wanted to be a musician above all else growing up. And one of the first concerts I ever played with my metal band, that's right, metal band, long hair Tindo. Hair down to the shoulders, just straight head banging. Much skinnier than I am now. I was on my way to that first concert. I was like 17 years old. We were at a Walmart. We were stopping to get snacks because the drive to the concert was a long way away. And we were walking through Walmart, my girlfriend and I look over, and this rubber duck, this very rubber duck, 15 plus years ago now, was sitting on a shelf. And I just had this vision of this rubber duck sitting on top of my guitar amp. And I told my girlfriend at the time, I've got to have that. She's like, you're crazy. I was like, no, not only am I not crazy, you have to lend me the money to buy that duck. And she gave me $15 to buy this duck. A long time ago. And I put this rubber duck on top of my guitar amp for that show. And then for the next 10 years, I played musical events of all different types. Church, not church, heavy metal, punk rock shows, just crazy amounts of music. And every time I ever played, this duck was on top of my guitar amp. But now every video I make, he's in the background, so he can't go over here. He's got to stay somewhere on camera. We'll leave him right there for now. That's a true story. I've had that duck for years. For years and years and years. He's falling apart, like he's dirty. And his neck is splitting because he's just like almost dry rotted. He's been all around the world with me. Alright, let's keep moving.
Was that the short version?
That was the short version. I swear to God, there's way more to it. Well, I'll tell you the next part of the long version, but not all of the long version. Whenever I go home, still today, I'll get recognized. Someone will come up to me at a mall, and it's usually somebody with gauges in their ears, you know, someone that was into that scene that we played back then. They'll be like, I recognize you. And I'll be like, oh yeah? And nowadays it's like, oh, have you seen my YouTube channel or something? I don't know. Why do you recognize me? Did we go to high school together? And they'll be like, are you the rubber duck guy? I'll be like, oh yes, I'm definitely the rubber duck guy. Would you like me to keep telling the story, Patrick? Because it goes on. Alright. Dreamcast. I don't know what to do now, because nothing stacks quite as well as this Nintendo stuff does. It's like there, Sega, but look at all this headroom. This is why I need more shelves. IKEA, quit charging so much for the extra shelves. What else do I have? Got a Nomad. I've got more Sega Genesis. I guess I could like do something like that. I think that's all the Sega stuff. I guess we'll go PlayStation next. These do stack just a little bit easier. Trash, but it's trash that I love. A complete, unopened, in protective case Sony PlayStation Classic. And then this is actually the PlayStation 2 that I play on. It's modded to play burnt discs, though I don't really do a lot of that, but I do have it. Found that bad boy at a thrift store once. Alright. So, two of my favorite PlayStation 3s. I love the PS3 Super Slims. This one's from a game store from trade-in. This one, I found at the thrift store, and I gotta find a replacement cover for this end. But they both work just fine. See, I like this a lot, But this Sega shelf looks miserable. What do you think? Like that. And then we'll do like this other 3 over here. I've got an original PlayStation 3. Come over here, it's up here. But like most of the PlayStation 3 originals you'll find these days, most of the FATs as we call them, it does not work. Alright. Oh look! It's his baby! And then here's an Xbox 360 Slim that I need to repair. I've got all the parts to fix it up, I just haven't yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to move the Sega stuff down, because I think I can do much better with the Xbox stuff on this shelf, stacking it up, because this just doesn't look good. See, it looks a little better, I guess. I don't know, maybe we'll mix and match it. What do you think about that? Just hide it back there for now. That's pretty much all the consoles. That stuff down there is all like, that's like my repair shelf and then my Atari. I just don't play that Atari much, so kind of hides down there. We have made some progress. Got the consoles over here. This is not a really good organization. I think this Nintendo shelf looks fine. The rest of this does not, but that will get fixed when I have a few more shelves to put in there. I really wanted to put my VHS somewhere today, so I went ahead and moved them over here, and I had to do so because my VHS have just been stacked up high over here in this corner. But I've put one of these skinny shelves here. It fills out perfectly, meets right up with my CRT TV. I love this. I'm very happy with this. I think for now, I'm gonna move everything here and just put PlayStation 1 games on here, because between this shelf and a half of a shelf of them right here, I have probably just enough to kind of fill this up with PlayStation 1 games. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep these VHS here for now until I find a better way to display them. What I really want to do is find ways to front face some of them. So I could 3D print some holders to kind of double-sided tape or glue up here, and maybe I could put the whole Pokemon collection around. I doubt that's going to happen quite in this manner, because I do quite like having all my complete inbox stuff displayed. So I don't know, but I love these VHS tapes, especially my Pokemon and my Dragon Ball. So I want them on display. So that's that. But what we're going to do now is try to figure out how to make these games make sense on these 2 shelves. And I think I'm just going to kind of get them organized in a certain way right now, and I'll go back later and alphabetize them and all that stuff. But right now, I've just got games laying all over the house because I've been so short on shelf space. So let's just, I don't know. Let's, I think what we'll do is let's just start moving Wii games, because I got so many. Maybe this will just be the Wii shelf, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm close to having enough to fill it. Oh, be careful. Just keep going, just keep going. Something else we talked about doing that I'm still not sure about. Once I get enough shelves to fill this out, I think I might just put all my Wii Fit up here and then put my actual Wii Fit board over on top of it. And I've got a couple more special surprise Wii Fit items that I've bought in the last couple of days that haven't aired on a normal episode yet. But once I get them all together, I think just kind of the top half of this shelf of my Wii shelf might be where my Wii Fit games go, which you guys know how much I love my Wii Fit. Alright, those are all Wii U. I'll leave those there for a moment, but look at this. These are all games that have yet to even sit on my shelf. there's that. And then, actually, you know what I messed up? That's my shelf of good Wii games. So let's move that shelf down there. There's so many Wii games. It's almost painful to look at. Kind of want to keep these in order because they're not in a too specific order, but they're kind of grouped into sections here. These are kind of the games that I actually play a lot or want to have quick access to. There you go. So these shelves hold almost exactly 50 games wide, so I'm just past 200 Wii games. I think I'm almost to like 500 PlayStation 2 games, so I'm going to have you guys leave me here and I'm going to spend some time making the rest of this make sense. We'll come back and talk about it later. So how do you think this looks? I think it looks great for a lot of reasons. When I sit in front of my computer and talk to the camera at the beginning and ends of all my videos, as you guys are probably so familiar with, it's going to all be yellow now, and I think that looks great. But also, it gives me a new place to stand, to do other talking to camera stuff, right? This looks great. I can walk all over here, and no matter what I do, it's yellow. It's yellow, 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 yellow. But I do need to move my lights around. You can probably tell there's a lot of shadows going on. These lights are not currently configured for the way the shelves are now. So I've got a lot more work to kind of do, but I'll do that stuff off camera because that's kind of boring. But also, today's not over. We are done in the game room for now. There's plenty of more organization here to do when I finally get more shelves to put inside of these bookcases. But while Hannah was outside painting these, I was sitting on my fat butt posting some things on OfferUp. And now I've been talking about this for a while, right? Some of you watching probably know I've been talking about how we used to sell a lot on eBay and OfferUp, and we were thinking about doing that again and maybe including a little bit of it in our YouTube channel. Well, that starts today because while Hannah was outside painting, I posted 4 or 5 items on OfferUp, and I'm a little bit concerned. Not concerned, I mean it's good concern, but like I'm getting tons of messages right now, so I've kind of got to quit everything and go take care of getting that stuff taken care of. So we'll talk a little bit more about that at my storage unit. So let me go change my clothes, let me put some shoes on, and let's go to the storage unit. So I've got quite a bit of stuff. I've got a West Elm couch here. I've got a nice granite or something top coffee table. I'm not exactly sure what the top is. It's probably something fake. Then this desk that is completely wicker basket. Tons of Nerf guns, as you can see. And this is all stuff that I need to get rid of, get sold. But right now, people are tearing me up about this West Elm couch. I mean, I've got so many messages. But I made a little bit of a mistake and didn't put measurements for some of this furniture. There's a mirror back there that people are also going nuts for. So I got to get in here and get some measurements. And we're going to get this stuff sold. 3 feet wide. 78 inches tall. So I've got the measurements on the mirror, the couch, and this desk, and this coffee table. And someone just messaged me and said they'll pay for me to deliver the couch. So I'm going to go ahead and load it up, which I was not planning on. I probably shouldn't be loading it by myself, but it's not that heavy. I flipped my van around so that hopefully I can just pick it up and swoop swoop. We're in there, the front seat's just in the way. Bring help when moving furniture, kids. I like it, it just makes me want to lay down.
Yeah. It's great for naps.
We're back at the storage unit again because we sold the couch and now we got to pick up the mirror because someone wants to come buy it too. We'll see. Alright guys, we are back in the game room. And whoo, that was just a little bit too much for one day.
A little bit.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I went to bed easy. Let's just put it that way. When I laid down tonight and went to sleep, it was very easy to fall asleep because we worked pretty hard. we just started off the day planning on implementing some big changes to the game room, which we did. And I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are as happy about this wall of infinite yellow behind me as I am. But something else happened today. And really, I don't want to be too dramatic about it, but like this feeling has kind of set in for us. And I don't want to use the word depression, but it is a little bit sad, you know? Depression is too heavy of a word for what we're feeling. But as most of you who watch regularly know, we just got back from this long cross-country trip where we went thrifting all the way across country. And it was awesome. And so what we're feeling now is like we feel recouped. We've got our energy back, and that's why we're doing changes to the game room. This is all stuff I really should have finished before we left, but we just didn't. But it's finished now, and so I'm sitting there once we got it wrapped up, and I'm thinking, oh, I just want to go back on the road. That's what I say to her. And you know, we're sitting here talking about the future of doing this, and we love the quality of the content we made while we were on the road. We both really feel like it's the best content we've made yet.
Totally.
And we want to do it again. But it's expensive. It's expensive to do what we just did. I'm sure most of you can understand that. So we've kind of been planning this new thing that we're going to do, and we're going to put it on the channel and make it part of our channel and what we do. It's not going to be everything. It's just going to be yet another thing we do on this channel, and that's reselling stuff. And so what we decided to do last night was go ahead and get started on doing that. And I posted most of the items that we had ready to resell, and it was all furniture. And then what happened?
We sold it all in about 2 hours.
It was wild. And that's why today was too much work. The game room work was not. Painting's fun for Hannah. She likes it. And I like rearranging this room. So that was all good fun. But we delivered all the pieces that we sold. They were all expensive items, so we didn't mind to drive around town. And we made how much?
$600.
$600 on some furniture that we paid pennies for. And so that was awesome. And we're not explaining this to you to brag. I'm sure there's some people watching that are thinking, well, why? This is a video game channel. Why are they doing that? Well, first of all, today this channel is a little bit more of a thrifting channel than it is a gaming channel. I just happen to really like video games. So what we figure is that there's this thing, I think, that unifies a lot of our community, which, by the way, our community has been growing so much faster than I ever fathomed it could. And thanks for all of you guys that have been watching and sticking around. But we have a Discord where we discuss some things off camera with people, and you're more than welcome to come join that and discuss things with us. Links are below. But what I've been finding through this community and this chat that we've been having is there's definitely just this unifying feeling that's kind of like that feeling you get when it's like, cool, I got a score, I got to come up, I got this expensive thing for cheap. And there's a lot of people watching that are resellers. I don't think that's going to be a surprise to anybody. There's a lot of people watching that resell video games. I personally don't quite enjoy reselling games because it's kind of like, for me, people that do it, it's fine. I envy people that do it really well. But it feels for me like going to the bathroom too close where you sleep, or what? I don't know. What's the metaphor? What's the thing? I like collecting games. I like being happy about them, and I don't like having any extra stress over them. So we resell other stuff. As all of you know, we spend tons of time thrifting. We resell clothes mostly, and it's doing well. We're doing really well reselling clothes, especially the stuff we just bought on this cross-country trip.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the stuff that we got on the road. It's gotten a lot of interest, and it's even sold some stuff already. So.
Yeah, we sold some stuff before we even got home that we bought on the road, and that's pretty crazy. So we just want to do more of that. We want to make this channel even more about thrifting and adventuring, etc., etc. So from now on, our videos won't just be reselling furniture, obviously. Just as it already hasn't been reselling clothes, it's video games and thrifting, and it's about that hashtag thrift life. That's what we're doing. We're making videos about that hashtag thrift life and about that video game life and about, I don't know. We're just living life and trying to go on some adventures and trying to pay for it. And that's what this channel is about. So if that sounds cool to you, please continue to keep sticking around. We're going to continue to be doing exactly what we're doing, just more of it, hopefully. And that's what today was all about. But I also hope you guys like this new game room setup. What else should we do? Comment below. What else does this room need? I keep saying it needs a big giant yellow rug right here. You think? I don't know. Leave your comments below, suggestions.
we're definitely going to be making some more game room changes coming up soon. I need to do a new game room tour video. The one I did was just like 4 months ago, so it doesn't seem like it's time to do a new one. I feel like you should just do one every year, but as many changes as I make in here, I could probably just do one every couple months. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment below some suggestions for the game room. Comment below where you think we should travel next, because we're definitely getting on the road again soon. We just stacked up another big stack of cash. We're ready to go. Where should we go? And also, before you go, guys, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button here on YouTube and hit that bell notification so that when we post more thrifting videos, more traveling videos, more video game videos in the future, you guys will get a notification and you can come and hang out with us then. And until then, guys, peace out.